Coach Dan Tortora, WakeUpCall, Commissioner spoke about this conference, in his opinion, being undervalued nationally and when it comes to the NCAA tournament. Just what you can say about, despite having less bids as a conference, we've obviously seen doing more with less when it comes to the ACC and making it farther in the tournament. So undervalued, his statement, and your thoughts on that and the actual strength of the conference.
Well, I do think our league has been undervalued. I don't think we have gotten the respect on a national level that our league deserves. Certainly by the number or the lack of NCAA tournament teams that we've gotten in the past 2 or 3 years. We felt like we were deserving of an NCAA tournament bid last season. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. There's some things that we can do better as individual teams and as a conference. And maybe one of the things is try to understand the metrics and how to manipulate that, which some teams and conferences have done, which they're smart to do. But my thing has always been control, and we can control, and for me, that's us. I think we as coaches can do even more to try to promote our league, specifically in the non-conference. Sometimes as a coach, you're so single-minded in what you're doing and your team that that's all you do, but maybe take a minute and, during a press conference and talk about another team in your league or a couple of other teams that have had great wins. And I think the more people we can have talking about how good our league is, because like you mentioned, when we get to the tournament, we perform at a very, very high level. And so I think it continues to show by levels of accomplishment that we are the best basketball league. We have been historically, and we still are. And maybe not the analytical metrics show it, of getting teams in, but the accomplishments show that. And hopefully that's something that people continue to see at a high level.
Dan Tortora, WakeUpCall, Jaland, to go off it, you mentioned Damian Dunn, just what he brings to the table, what you're seeing from him in practice as you get ready for the upcoming season, and how your game has evolved, how you two can help each other in the backcourt.
Yeah, I mean, from what I'm seeing in practice is that I don't want to be on the other team playing against Damian Dunn. He's just one of those guys that really knows the game at a high level, and that's what we need for this season to just be even better. And working on my game, just overall, from an overall aspect, I'm just trying to get better. But from a leadership standpoint, I'm trying to bring that all together. For one, and Damian brings a lot for this backcourt along with Ish. We're trying to make jumps so that this year we're just considered one of the best backcourts in the country.
Dan Tortora, WakeUpCall, Ish, how would you define this season for Pitt? Who Pitt is? When you look at the pillars that Coach is trying to implement here with his staff, what words kind of resonate with you when you step into 2024-25?
One that jumps off the bat instantly is tough. I think you got a bunch of tough-minded guys, a bunch of hard-nosed guys who will do anything to win. Like, at the end of the day, that's the goal. The goal is to win, and toughness is definitely the first thing that comes to mind when I think of the group of guys this year.
Ish, if you had a few words to describe your coach, pretend like he's not there, how would you describe Coach Capel?
The words I would use to describe Coach Capel are genuine. He's a real genuine guy. He tells you what it is, whether you want to hear it or not. He's a great leader, somebody you look up to when things aren't going our way. He's a people's person. I can go and talk to him about anything, and he's really just the backbone of Pittsburgh basketball, honestly. So credit to him for being such a great coach, and I can't wait to rock out with him this season.